got a little sun issue happening here.
Well, good morning, everyone. Unfortunately, you can hear me that I woke up with an allergy, but I hope you'll be able to understand me. But today's a very exciting day for me because from the very beginning of my administration, I have set a goal of addressing our county's disproportionate poverty rate. Official statistics say that nearly 30% of Hidalgo County residents live in poverty compared to 14% in Texas and 12% in the United States. That's a huge difference. However, local school districts show statistics that put us in a poverty level higher than that leaves 40% and maybe even higher, because 75% to 85% of our students going to our schools qualify for free lunch or reduced lunch. So the number could be higher, which means that we can have as many as 400,000 of our residents that are living in poverty. So in 2020, we created, at that time we started with the Anti-Poverty Task Force, but they said that's very negative. We want to change it and make it the Prosperity Task Force, because we want to have a positive goal. And it's made up of citizen volunteers to see how we could help this population. The task force has now grown to nearly 130 community members, and leaders are developing short and long-term goals to help those living in poverty as well and help those people escape poverty. Through this process, this institution, South Texas College, has been a formidable partner that has shown a willingness to step up into every turn and help our efforts. Today, we're here to formalize an agreement between the Hidalgo County and South Texas College to collaborate on the most ambitious goals that we, the Prosperity Task Force, have. With a federal grant from AmeriCorps, we have developed a VISTA project aimed at creating a youth leadership academy. VISTA, as you've heard, is the brainchild of former President John F. Kennedy and was created at the same time as his better-known cousin, the Peace Corps. While the Peace Corps addresses poverty in developing countries, VISTA addresses poverty domestically. The mere fact that VISTA has been active since the 1960s, more than 6 decades ago, shows that poverty will always be an issue, and poverty in Hidalgo County will always bring a unique set of challenges. The idea behind this Youth Leadership Academy is to begin to identify the best and brightest of our younger residents and begin to provide leadership training, knowing that many of them will become our future policymakers. The hope is that this academy can not only begin to teach our young minds about the complexities of poverty, but help them understand that the tools of government, of education, and of our nonprofits can work together to have a very positive impact on our poverty level. The other hope is that at the beginning of this training, we can inspire our brightest young minds to commit to invest in our community, and we can slow down this region's brain drain that causes our best minds to leave the Rio Grande Valley for opportunities elsewhere. Remember, if our human capital leaves us, 2 bad things happen. We lose the benefit of that human capital, and then we're going to have to compete with it because it's somewhere else. So we immediately recognize that a successful leadership academy, we will need experts in education to reach out to South Texas College, and we reached out to South Texas College, and they embraced the idea. The beauty of this partnership is not only allows us to tap into the educational expertise of STC to develop a leadership curriculum, but we can now tap into their student body to recruit VISTA workers to help develop that leadership academy. While Hidalgo County will be the fiscal agents of this program, South Texas College will house and provide this expertise for this program. This will free up Prosperity Task Force to develop short-term goals specifically to include the development of human capital or training those enabled by residents affected by poverty to take on jobs that will lift them out of poverty. Again, with the help of STC. Looking at statistics, Hidalgo County's median age is 29 years old, compared to 35 for Texas and 38 for the United States. That is a hugely attractive statistic for industries looking to expand or relocate to South Texas. While we would love to eliminate poverty locally, we realize that that is a difficult goal. We can, however, lower the rate of poverty, train our residents who want training to get jobs that are in demand. So I want to thank South Texas College and the Board of Trustees and President Solis for agreeing to partner with us on this very important project. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Honorable